Hi everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm going to be doing open questions, reflections, and summaries. Um, Hi Lauren, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. So while you're here today, I just want you to know that I'm going to be taking some notes just while you're talking so that I can go back to them and talk more in depth if I need to. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what brings you in today?
I'm going through a divorce, and my future ex-husband and I are struggling with some parenting things. So just trying to get some insight on how to handle those feelings.
Okay, so what kind of feelings do you have right now about the divorce?
I'm more frustrated with it than anything else. Like I'm beyond the feeling upset that the marriage is over, but as far as our son is concerned, I feel like he wants to manipulate and do things how he wants to do it without taking into consideration our child.
Okay, so what are some of your frustrations? What is something that's going on right now that's causing you to be frustrated?
Um, we have a pretty decent arrangement as far as the schedule goes. But if for some reason we have to go off of the schedule, he tends to give me a very hard time about that, or continuously questioning why the schedule has to change or what I'm doing. And it's not focused on our son, it's more focused on him wanting to know what I'm doing, and I don't think that's appropriate.
Rogue, Murano, Pathfinder. It's a commercial playing in the background. Okay, so what I'm hearing from you right now is that you've been feeling frustrated. Your husband or ex-husband isn't really keeping to this schedule that you guys, I'm assuming, verbally agreed on? Or do you have anything in writing?
No, it's a verbal. Um, he has him every other weekend and on Mondays and Wednesday nights, but sometimes we have to veer from the schedule. Like I'll have something to do on the weekend, or he'll have something to do, and I seem to be the more flexible person when he, needs to change that schedule. But when it comes to me needing his help, he, is too inquisitive on what I'm doing and why versus taking care of his son.
Okay. So when you know that the schedule has to kind of not go with what you agreed upon, does that cause problems between the two of you, or do you feel frustrated? Like, do you act out in any way? Does it make you upset?
No, I mean, it makes me anxious because I know that I have to approach him to ask for his help, and he likes that because he seems to like to be in control. So when I ask for his help, he makes it a big deal, like, "Oh, you need my help," all of a sudden. Um, so I mean, it makes me frustrated, but it gives me anxiety.
Okay. So parenting with him is difficult at times. Is that what I'm hearing?
Right.
Okay. Is there any other issues with your ex that has brought you in here, or any other concerns that you've felt could be going on?
Not at the moment. There have been in the past, but he's in a relationship now, so what used to bother him more about me dating is now he doesn't really talk about it. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay. And how is your son with all of this? Do you feel like he sees it, or feels the burden of any of it?
He mostly gets upset when he doesn't get to see his dad,
Okay.
which can be frequently. I mean, if he can't see him on Mondays or Wednesdays, I have to be the one answering, to that instead of his dad. And it makes him upset, but we've been working on that, so.
Okay. And how does it make you feel when you have to handle that situation when your son's upset?
Makes me upset.
Okay. And when that happens, is there things that you do um, to help maybe alleviate being upset? Like, do you talk to your ex-husband about it? Do you do other activities? Do you choose to ignore it?
I engage my son in other activities almost immediately, just to divert his feelings a little bit.
Okay.
As far as talking to his dad about it, I wouldn't, because it's usually negative feedback, or continual, well, this is what you wanted, or, you know.
Okay. So it seems like at times there are problems. Would you say that that's, how often do you say that happens?
It seems to be on a cycle. He has his good month, and then we're mediocre in the middle, and then he'll spiral down into making everything my fault, but then he'll pick it back up again. So it's like every couple of months.
Okay. And neither one of you have decided to actually go and file for divorce yet? You're kind of just living separately? Okay. So, going forward in our next meeting, we can talk more about if that is happening, or if you want maybe possibly to bring your son in for a session, just to make sure that everything, you know, is okay with him. Maybe he has some things, because kids, you know, feel sometimes the pressure of that, because they can see it. So just to go back, so to summarize everything that we've talked about today, it's just the ongoing issue with the parenting with your husband, ex-husband, and just feeling anxious and upset when things aren't going the way that you were hoping that it would go. Okay. Is there anything else that's going on right now besides that you'd want to talk about right now or in the future? Nothing?
No.
I mean, that's fine. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming in, and we'll talk next time.
Okay.
Thank you.